Hello, beautiful souls. I hope you're doing well and welcome to my channel or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Luana and I've been working as a professional psychic medium for over the last 5 years, specializing in twin flame, soulmate, and love-related readings. And today I have a divine feminine reading for the collective. So let's dive right into it. Okay, divine feminines, this is a period of time where you are purging from past connections. Past memories might be coming up for you really strongly at this time with the Six of Cups. I'm hearing that for the divine feminines on this union timeline, you are going through a purge right now in this Lionsgate portal that is clearing painful, limiting beliefs and childhood experiences that have kept you stuck and unable to move forward with your divine masculine. With the Wheel of Fortune coming out in the reverse position, you might have felt like your twin flame journey and your connection to your divine masculine has felt a bit out of control, like it has been up in the air. Almost like your connection has felt like outside forces, timing, circumstances have been preventing you two from coming together. We have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is really coming out to represent the healing phase that the divine masculine is currently in. Your divine masculine is currently in the process of learning mastery of their own self and their inner world. This King of Cups reversed energy really shows me that your divine masculine might have really struggled with his emotions and feelings of insecurity and even projection, like projecting onto you his wounds or his triggers, almost blaming you even when he's not consciously trying to do so. It's almost like the energy here. We have the Queen of Wands coming out in the reverse position. So if as the divine feminine, you have been feeling a bit lethargic or low on energy lately, Spirit is telling you to take time to rest, okay? Because your magnetic energy will naturally dip when you are going through a period of healing something that feels very out of control, healing things from your past. Spirit is saying to the divine feminine, you do not need to be in a high vibrational energy all of the time to manifest or even to deserve union. This is something that you deserve even when you are not feeling your best self, as is reflected by this Queen of Wands in the reverse position. The Divine Feminine Collective usually shows up as the upright Queen of Wands, but in the reverse position, I'm really hearing that this has to do with needing to take time to take care of yourself, your emotions, and your inner world. Right now, the Divine Feminine is really needing self-care more than anything else, okay? That the current energy for the Divine Feminines feels like some things feel blocked. You, as the divine feminine, may be feeling like you have actually taken a step backwards, but Spirit wants you to know that even though it appears that you have gone backwards, you are still inherently moving forward because every single time you heal a trigger, every single time you integrate something coming up from your past, you are moving forward and you are raising your vibration. Even if you don't see immediate payoffs in your physical 3D reality, Spirit is saying you are in the midst of transformation, and it can feel very frustrating to not yet have the union in your physical reality. But Spirit says this is something that you are cultivating and manifesting. And it's really important to pour love and self-care into yourself right now, because I'm seeing that there's the propensity because of this energy, because of the Lionsgate portal, to feel depleted, more depleted or more tired or having less emotional energy than usual. And that is why self-care is so important, because there are things that are coming to the surface to be healed. Things that haven't been healed for a long time, old wounds that have been running your life or creating a pattern that you are now being given the opportunity to fully clear through this Lionsgate portal. We have the Empress coming out in the reverse position and the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which shows that for you as the divine feminine, you might be feeling a lot of anxiety today, and it is impacting your feminine energy. But this is not something that you need to necessarily worry about. This is simply a reminder to shift back into the energy of self-care so that you nurture your own divine feminine energy, and this Empress energy goes back upright in her balanced, self-loving, nurturing, radiant state. There's nothing that has gone wrong here. It is simply that the mind can sometimes hijack your fear and create more fear and more overthinking. But sometimes what you simply need is to Give yourself a ton of self-love to come back into a regulated state, to embody this Empress upright energy, which is the balanced and radiant divine feminine energy who is aligned with union. Another word that is coming through from spirit is they are saying isolation. As the divine feminine, there is a risk or a bit of warning with this specific period of time to not isolate yourself. It's really important that even when you feel triggered and you feel the urge to isolate yourself, that you recognize that as an old pattern that you are shifting out of. You want to consciously respond to your triggers with the energy of self-love. Something that I'm going to leave down in the description is a link to my Trigger Recovery Healing Roadmap, which is a tool that I built for my own clients after spending years on this journey, manifesting my own union and healing my own triggers. And it is essentially a tool that walks you through the process of giving love and healing and pouring love into your triggers to resolve them, to meet them with unconditional love, to embody the energy of union very solidly within yourself. We have the Five of Wands and the Queen of Cups reversed coming out, which is really showing that there could be external chaos that has happened in your life, divine feminine, that has made you feel out of balance with your true energy, with who you truly are. And Spirit is saying is that it is normal for old karmic patterns to emerge at times, almost like a test from the universe. It's like the universe is asking you, can you still love yourself even at your worst moments? Can you still love yourself even when it is emotionally and energetically chaotic? Can you still love the version of yourself who does not have it together? Can you love your inner child who is struggling emotionally? Can you make peace with the more human parts of your journey? And this is important, divine feminine, in your process of manifesting union, because it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows all the time inside of your twin flame union when you have it in your physical reality. There will be ups and downs emotionally, but it is about being able and willing and committed to return to the union frequency, which is the same energy of self-love. In these moments, can you love yourself? Can you be there for yourself? Can you pour self-care into yourself when you are feeling the most depleted? This is the current energetic lesson that the divine feminines are learning. With the Queen of Cups reversed and the Ten of Swords reversed, I am hearing upheaval. This is a moment where all of your old karmic patterns are coming to the surface to be recognized and released with the energy of love. You could even have people from your past coming back into your life right now. Old karmic flames, old catalyst connections, maybe karmic family members who are coming back into your reality, almost like making a reappearance. I'm being shown this image of someone walking onto a stage, almost like all of these patterns are coming back to light. You are seeing the people from your past for who they were. And maybe in a lot of ways, you are seeing finally very clearly the negative effect that other people might have had on your energy in the past. And you are moving away from this energy, but you are being made to see it more clearly than before. So if you have recently gone through a very triggering situation with your divine masculine, or something has happened on your journey to make you doubt yourself, this is a message from spirit to say this is part of the plan. This is part of the bridge of events that bring you closer to your union through the inner transformation that you are being brought through. You are going through such a powerful transformation, divine feminine, where you are literally moving away from old toxic karmic connections who would lie to you, who would be deceitful, people that you couldn't really trust. Those energies are leaving your life now. That cycle is ending. This is the end of that old karmic cycle that has kept you in this energy of stagnation and internal separation from love. Right now, you are completing a cycle and you are manifesting in a new beginning, divine feminine. You are having this full circle experience where, as the divine feminine, you are realizing, I understand why I went through the things that I went through, these karmic connections, this catalyst connection. I am seeing it more clearly because I'm realizing a fundamental pattern within myself that I have unearthed. Whether that is overgiving or trusting the wrong people or devaluing yourself, you are coming full circle, almost like it feels like you're coming back to the beginning. But within this new beginning is you are going through a rebirth with the death card. Your core identity as the divine feminine is changing. You are stepping into the version of yourself who knows that she deserves union. You deserve love. You deserve communication here with this Three of Wands card. Part of the reason that you are shifting into alignment is because you have followed your intuition. You are charging forward with the power of your third eye and the divine downloads that you have received from Spirit. Spirit is saying, trust the downloads that you receive right now. Trust the actions that you are being called to take, even if it is so different from your previous reality, because you cannot create a new version of yourself without taking different actions. Okay. You are completing a cycle. You are moving away from old karmic people who would have wanted to see you held back in an old state of yourself so that they could maintain connection to you. The final advice for this divine feminine collective is to take aligned action, okay? We have the hanged man energy where you are waiting and you are observing and you are connecting with your inner self to decide when the right moment is to act. And then, because you have taken the time to really make an aligned decision, you can move forward with this full force energy of the chariot, okay? This Lionsgate portal on 8/8 is a powerful forward moving energy where you are going to be feeling more creative and more inspired than ever. And Spirit is saying that the choices that you make during this portal will have profound ripple effects for the rest of the year, okay? It's almost like the decisions that you choose to make right now in this Lionsgate portal dictate how the energy of the next year will go for you. This is a really powerful time, Divine Feminine, for you to be setting intentions for exactly what it is that you want to call into your life in terms of the union, the love, the abundance. Spirit is saying it is the period of time to go to the drawing board and decide on the vision. And the rest of the year will be set up as a result of the intentions that you set right now in your energy. So if you are a Divine Feminine and you are currently calling in and manifesting your physical twin flame union, Spirit says, wait and observe your inner world, get clarity on how you feel, and then take the aligned action the second that it hits you, the second that it strikes. You will know what action you are divinely inspired to take, whether that is sending a text, reaching out, whether that is focusing on your own life and the things that you love to do and your dreams and goals and aspirations. It will depend on what is real for you and your intuition, okay? And all in all, through this process, you are moving out of this mental trap, this anxious energy, overthinking, worrying, and not taking action. You are moving into a way more confident energy where your solar plexus chakra is really coming into balance. You are integrating your inner masculine energy, Divine Feminine. You are literally coming into the energy of inner union through overcoming these karmic struggles. You are dissolving the blockages within yourself that have contributed to or created separation, and you are moving into this union at energy now. You are empowering yourself. You're stepping out of mental blockages and restrictions, and you are manifesting the things that you want powerfully into your life. So I really love this energy for you, Divine Feminine. I also want to mention today is the last day that I will be running my Lionsgate sale for this year. I have just a few spaces left. If you would like to book a 6-month or 12-month forecast with me, I will leave all that information in the description. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to see you in the next collective reading. Take care, and I'll see you soon.